Hey, what up? It's your boy Japanese Cherry Blossom Hand Sanitizer coming at you with another Mark Plays The Witness, episode 7. It's short and sweet because frankly I don't have a lot to work with this week. And it fits with the theme here. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to just talk about what these fucking puzzles are, because there seems to be a lot of confusion. Let's go around to just the real basic one so there can't be any misunderstanding. So, here's for Mark and Tyson. Is this the one? Okay, cool. So we've got a tree here. This one's laid out in exactly the same way, nice and straightforward, and we have here a 2D representation of that tree. So, got all the branches at the end, there's an apple on one that's the answer, and this is a broken branch. If we go and look at the puzzle, that broken branch that's on the far end of here is missing on the diagram, because that's representing when the puzzle was made, the branch was broken on that tree and it was already gone. So, that's how it is. There's nothing to do with 7, 9 numbers, none of that's there, and I think even counting the end paths might have been what's led to everyone's confusion. So let's just take it from the really straightforward thing. This is a statistical graph for probability. Standard heads, tails, outcome, chances. 50-50, 25%, 12.5%, so on. So it does end up with 16 chances, 16 possibilities, 1 taken off here, so only 15. But as a real simple one, from the trunk of the tree, it's got two options. It can be on the left side or it can be on the right side. So we go right, because it's here, and then it's left, and then right, and then right. So right, left, right, right, and then you get to it. And that really makes the whole thing trivial. None of this counting, none of this nonsense. You look at here, this is where the apple is, left, right, right, left. You go back to your puzzle, left, right, right, left, done. Same for here, like all of this view overlapping. Don't even worry about that, because you know that it's on the left option at the first branch. Yeah, there's a wee pun there for you, because it's on a tree. But the first branching path, left, right, right, and then you look. Oh, right, okay. Left, right, right, right. Done. Answer. Simple. None of that nonsense with counting, like, you're just making life hard for yourselves. Then we get to this one, obviously we all know, at a glance, missing branch, opposite side, so look at it from the back. And then this bad boy, I did a nice colour graph for Mark, but we all figured this out. It's got 4 broken branches on the tree, but only 3 missing paths on here, so it's the one where the branch is missing, but the branch on the model of the tree is still there. So, I didn't even do it. I think it's this one. Alright. This is what happens. I'm too busy explaining, I didn't even look at the fucking tree. Alright. So me not paying attention has given me a good opportunity here to really explain what I'm doing. So, we know that this is left and then all the way right, so beautiful, beautiful. This one, right, I'm going to confuse myself doing this, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. So, like, none of this counting, none of this any nonsense. So, broken. So, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. And we're away like cool. Alright, gates open. We've all observed this. The apple's there. There's the branch right next to it that's been snapped off. You can see that when the gates close, so you can see that the apple is there. And that gives you the real hint if you do go around looking at what's around you. We've got here this lovely view of the village and the windmill, which has stopped for some reason. And these are just some creepy drawings about how, the branching parts of trees could closely mirror internal structures of the human body. Someone's just a real creep, but we knew that already, because who the fuck breaks a whole branch off a tree just to get an apple? Okay, that worked out pretty well, because I wasn't sure what I was going to fill this video with for time, so explaining that and then fucking up some puzzles has really gone down well. So Mark ran back here to do some of these tutorial puzzles that he'd missed before, so we may as well follow in his footsteps, just like great Uncle Kenny. Bam, bam, bam. Just that easy. Same solution. Alright, so this is one that I've explained to Mark in pretty great detail here. So, this is just like, so you see when there's two in a corner like this, where there's no other ways into the corner, you know that if you enter this square, you need to do it from one of these corners, because there's a parallel there, and this one you can't enter from that, and if you touch one, you have to close off the other one, which blocks off this, so immediately we know we can't use this starting point. So as soon as you rule that out, and also as well, you see this one here is on a corner, and this one here is in the middle of a path. And whenever something's in the middle of a path, anytime you touch one of its edges, you have to collect that piece. So we know that this, to collect this dot, has to at least be here to here as a known quantity, and this one has to be here to here, so we know that a line goes all the way around the back. So we know we have to start here because it's the only valid option, so we know that this is all that can be done. Just that straightforward. Similar rules for this one. This path needs you to go both ways, so that's invalid. This one needs you to go both ways, so it's invalid, so you must start here. And then it's just about being efficient with your space. So that's your wee, like, how to think about the puzzles to just rule out nonsense, cut away the chaff. Just think about what you must do and then what you can't do. These, really straightforward, just classic racism. And then yeah, this one, so all of these so far have been effectively isolating the white pieces with your lines. So you're separating the whites away, whereas, so you know, from the edge, isolate, and then that comes in and isolate. Whereas this is really just confirming that it goes the other way as well. Whereas in this one, you're isolating all of the black pieces against the edge, which just leaves you with the whites in the internal space. So it's really just a thing flipping everything on its head, so that you know that it's not about putting one set towards the edge and one set internally. It's just making sure that none of them are in the same area that you've drawn. All right, well that about does it for episode 7, I think. Let's just check here what we've done, see if there's anything we need to do for a bonus episode though. So we're coming here, right, yep, so we'd already done that, because, well, it's the same puzzle. We've done it the first 2 times, why wouldn't we do the third one? Come along here, this is a pretty cool area actually. See these branches, they're pretty dope, but then you go, already up to the puzzle. I don't know if yeah, you can see it, see, there's in the reflection there. Branches look like fish, it's pretty cool. Just some of the little things that are in this game if you actually look, instead of sprinting like this, going, oh, I can't see anything, nothing must be happening on the ground. Just stuff's happening all over the place. So again, tutorial area, just explaining, collecting the dots. This won't take anyone any time. And then we move on to here, which is just doing the same thing, but just requiring some puzzles, some color choices. So this one here, let's just start this. So yellows are all at the top, blues are at the bottom. That suggests you probably want to start here, and just go with your must-dos. So you don't necessarily have to go straight here, but it makes the most sense because you don't want to be forcing yourself to have to loop back into a corner. So if you can get that straight away, you just take care of it. Then you move forward. We've passed that with that yellow one at the top, so we've crossed this. I can't show you, but where it curves up now in this corner, we've passed that, and this is in the middle dot where the black circle is. So like you have to collect that. If you go past an intersection where that's in the middle of it, you can't not collect them. It just doesn't work. And then it's just about being space efficient. I've forgotten what the solution to the puzzle is. Yeah, see, I've done it wrong here. Too busy trying to explain things. So if we carry on like that, okay. So what I've done here is I fucked up. Too busy talking shit, not paying enough attention. So I want to click this stuff early. Okay. Have to go here, Go like that, go like that, and back here. that took me a little bit longer than it should have, frankly, but here we go. Can't be on form all the time, and we started these ones. I don't know if Mark did any of these in his recap, but we'll just try to get some going. Bam, bam. Cool. So that's one. I'll do one more because I really don't remember how far he got. This one's quite an interesting one because we know that it's going to a pretty crazy place with what the line's up to. But I think we'll leave it there. So that's a recap of Mark Plays The Witness episode 7 and bonus episode. And I know Tyson started playing this as well, which is pretty cool. Oh, there's a better view of the fish. Go there. So Tyson started playing this as well, which is pretty dope. Be interesting to see his take on things. Somehow not gone back up to the right place. But yeah, we'll call it a day here. And again, like just a lovely view of the scenery. All these rocks doing that. All these rocks with different heights. Pretty cool. Lovely view of the ocean on this picturesque island. But yeah, we'll catch you all later. And for now, this is Cherry Blossom in the Desert signing off.